Hey keyboard warriors, this is Usman, your mentor. Today we're diving deep into the fascinating history of the QWERTY keyboard. Have you ever wondered why the keys are arranged in such a seemingly random order? Well, buckle up because the story behind it is quite intriguing. Are you puzzled by the quirky story behind your QWERTY keyboard? Let's unravel this mystery together. Once upon a time in the 19th century, Christopher Latham Sholes, the brilliant mind behind the typewriter, had a big problem. Sholes was an inventor and a newspaper editor, and he was determined to create a machine that could help people write more efficiently. Early mechanical typewriters would jam if people typed too fast. This was a significant issue because the type bars, which were the metal arms that struck the paper to print letters, would collide and get stuck together. The solution? A quirky keyboard layout known as QWERTY. Sholes and his team experimented with various layouts to find one that would minimize the jamming. By separating commonly used letters, Sholes slowed down typing just enough to keep those pesky type bars from tangling up. This layout was designed to reduce the likelihood of jams by placing frequently used letter pairs farther apart. Fast forward to today, and despite all our tech advancements, we're still using this century-old design. It's fascinating to think that a solution to a mechanical problem from the 1800s is still relevant in our digital age. Why? Because once something becomes a standard, it's hard to change it. The QWERTY layout became the standard for typewriters and later for computer keyboards, making it difficult to switch to a different layout. So next time you type an email or a tweet, remember, you're part of a legacy that started over 140 years ago. Pretty cool, huh? But there's more to the story. The QWERTY layout wasn't the only keyboard design out there. There were other layouts like the Dvorak simplified keyboard, which was created in the 1930s by Dr. August Dvorak and his brother-in-law, Dr. William Dealey. They believed that the QWERTY layout was inefficient and designed the Dvorak layout to increase typing speed and reduce finger movement. Despite the potential benefits of the Dvorak layout, it never gained widespread adoption. The QWERTY layout had already become deeply ingrained in our typing habits and the manufacturing of keyboards. Changing the standard would have required a massive shift in both education and industry. Some people do use the Dvorak layout today, and they swear by its efficiency. However, the majority of us stick with QWERTY because it's what we learned and what we're comfortable with. Learning to type on a new layout can be challenging, and most people don't see the need to make the switch. After all, the QWERTY layout works well enough for most of our typing needs. Interestingly, the rise of smartphones and touchscreens has introduced new ways of typing. Virtual keyboards can be customized, and some people have experimented with alternative layouts on their devices. But even on our phones, the QWERTY layout remains the default for most users. With advancements in technology, we also have voice-to-text and other input methods that are changing the way we interact with our devices. Yet the QWERTY keyboard remains a staple in our digital lives. The story of the QWERTY keyboard is a testament to how a solution to a specific problem can have a lasting impact. It's a reminder that sometimes the tools we use every day have fascinating histories that shape our present and future. So the next time you sit down to type, take a moment to appreciate the history behind the keys. You're part of a long tradition of typists, from the early days of the typewriter to the modern digital age. Stay curious, tech enthusiasts, and keep exploring the fascinating stories behind everyday tools. There's always more to learn and discover, and who knows, maybe one day we'll see a new keyboard layout that becomes the standard. But for now, the QWERTY keyboard continues to be our trusted companion in the world of typing. Thanks for joining me on this journey through the history of the QWERTY keyboard. Until next time, keep typing and stay curious. Let's delve a bit deeper. Sholes' original typewriter patent in 1868 marked the beginning of a new era. His invention was initially met with skepticism, but it soon gained traction. The Remington Company, known for its firearms, saw potential in Sholes' invention and began mass-producing typewriters in 1873. This partnership was crucial in popularizing the QWERTY layout. Early advertisements highlighted the efficiency and speed of the typewriter, and soon offices around the world adopted this new technology. The QWERTY layout became synonymous with typing. The layout's design was not just about preventing jams. It also considered the frequency of letter pairs in the English language, ensuring that typists could achieve a rhythm while typing. Over the years, engineers and designers have tried to improve upon the QWERTY layout, but its deep-rooted presence in our typing culture has made it a tough standard to replace. Ergonomic keyboards have emerged, offering more comfort and reducing strain, but they still adhere to the QWERTY layout. This shows the adaptability and resilience of Scholl's design. Typing classes in schools and online tutorials continue to teach the QWERTY layout, further cementing its place in our daily lives. It's a testament to how a well-designed tool can stand the test of time. So the next time you sit down to type, take a moment to appreciate the history behind the keys. You're part of a long tradition of typists, from the early days of the typewriter to the modern digital age. Stay curious, tech enthusiasts, and keep exploring the fascinating stories behind everyday tools. There's always more to learn and discover. And who knows, maybe one day we'll see a new keyboard layout that becomes the standard. But for now, the QWERTY keyboard continues to be our trusty companion in the world of typing. Thanks for joining me on this journey through the history of the QWERTY keyboard. Until next time, keep typing and stay curious.